Manly P. Hall, a prominent figure in esoteric and philosophical studies, was recognized as a 33 degrees Mason on December 8, 1973, at the Philosophical Research Society. His teachings often revolve around understanding the laws of energy fields, which he equates with principles of virtue and integrity. The concept of magnetism, historically traced back to ancient Egypt and Greece, has been intertwined with philosophical and scientific inquiry for millennia. Initially used for healing purposes and later explored by figures like Pythagoras, magnetism was somewhat forgotten until revived by Arab and Chinese scholars, particularly through advancements like the magnetic compass. In the 17th century, during the Renaissance, magnetism underwent a renaissance of its own, becoming a subject of interest among alchemists, hermeticists, and scholars of the Rosicrucian and Kabbalistic traditions. Central to magnetic theory is the recognition that what appears to be empty space is actually filled with a subtle substance that influences all matter and energy. This understanding forms the basis of various magnetic instruments and theories, including the concept of magnetic tubes used for communal healing practices. These tubes, where multiple individuals would place their feet and hold hands, were believed to create a harmonious energy reservoir, tapping into the universal forces believed to permeate the air. At its core, magnetism reveals a deeper connection between humanity and the natural world, illustrating how ancient wisdom and modern science converge in exploring the profound the nature of magnetism and its philosophical dimensions. Magnetism, both as a physical phenomenon and a metaphysical concept, has captured human imagination for centuries. It is the force of attraction and repulsion, a dynamic interplay between objects, energies, and the subtle forces that govern the universe. While today magnetism is primarily understood as a fundamental physical force, its deeper implications, rooted in philosophy, healing, and spiritual practices, offer profound insights into the nature of life and consciousness. On December 8, 1973, Manly P. Hall, one of the 20th century's most prolific writers on esoteric wisdom, was recognized as a 33 degrees Mason, the highest honorary degree awarded by the Supreme Council of the Scottish Rite. This milestone underscores Hall's role in interpreting ancient mysteries and universal laws for a modern audience. In his discourse, Hall emphasized the energy field's law, which he equated with the principles of virtue and integrity. According to him, this energy field not only defines the boundaries of what we call good and evil, but also serves as a guide for right living. Magnetism as a moral and energetic law. Hall suggests that the energy field, the unseen, subtle force surrounding and connecting all things, reflects the universal principle of integrity. To align with this field, one must avoid negative emotions, destructive attitudes, and compromises that violate the principles of ethical living. Negative emotions, thoughts, and actions disrupt the harmony of the energy field, diminishing the magnetic potential that sustains life's balance. In this framework, virtue is not merely moral behavior, but a natural alignment with the laws of energy. Magnetism, in this sense, is a metaphor for the universal interplay between forces. It teaches that patience, self-control, and positive thinking enhance the magnetic field around individuals, fostering well-being and harmony. Conversely, negativity weakens this field, leading to imbalance, disharmony, and, ultimately, suffering. Ancient origins and the rediscovery of magnetism. The study of magnetism dates back to ancient Egypt, where it was regarded as a sacred force closely linked to healing practices. The priests and healers of that era recognized the subtle energetic connections between all things, using natural magnets, stones, and even the human touch to channel and direct energy for therapeutic purposes. This understanding was further elaborated by the Greeks, particularly by Pythagoras, who considered magnetism not just a physical phenomenon but a spiritual principle integral to the harmony of the cosmos. Unfortunately, much of this knowledge was lost over time, preserved only partially by the Arab scholars who inherited the wisdom of the classical world. The Chinese contributed significantly to magnetic theory through their development of the magnetic compass, demonstrating an early understanding of the Earth's magnetic field. However, it wasn't until the Renaissance that magnetism was rediscovered and explored anew by alchemists, hermeticists, and the mystical traditions of the Rosicrucians. Magnetism and the air, the subtle connection. A foundational principle of magnetic theory is the idea that the air we breathe, far from being empty, is a reservoir of subtle energy. Ancient philosophies often described the air as a medium carrying vital forces, sometimes referred to as prana in Indian traditions or qi in Chinese thought. This view posits that all elements exist in a latent form within the air and that these elements can be harnessed through magnetic alignment. Magnetic devices, such as the magnetic tube described in esoteric literature, were used to amplify and direct these energies. In one practice, individuals would place their feet in a shared reservoir while holding hands, creating a circuit of energy that harmonized their collective magnetic fields. This practice illustrates the profound interconnectedness of human beings and their shared energetic environment. Practical applications of magnetism. Understanding and harnessing magnetism begins with recognizing that it operates on multiple levels: physical, emotional, and spiritual. Here are some practical applications based on historical and modern insights. 1. Healing and energy alignment. Ancient healers used magnets and touch to channel energy into specific parts of the body, promoting balance and health. Today, techniques like Reiki, acupuncture, and therapeutic touch draw on similar principles, focusing on restoring harmony to the body's energy field. 2. Meditation and focus. Aligning oneself with the energy field can be achieved through meditation. Visualization techniques that imagine a magnetic flow circulating through the body help individuals connect with the universal energy, fostering clarity and inner peace. 3. Positive thinking and emotional regulation. The energy field responds to emotions and thoughts. Maintaining positivity, practicing gratitude, and avoiding negative influences strengthen one's magnetic field, attracting harmonious circumstances and relationships. 4. Environmental awareness. Ancient teachings emphasize the importance of living in harmony with nature. Surrounding oneself with natural elements, such as plants and flowing water, enhances the magnetic quality of one's environment. 5. Magnetic tools and devices. From ancient magnetic tubes to modern biomagnetic therapy, tools designed to align and amplify the magnetic field continue to play a role in health and wellness practices. The philosophical implications of magnetism. Magnetism, as described by Hall and other thinkers, extends beyond the physical realm into the moral and spiritual dimensions of life. It is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things and the need to live in harmony with universal laws. By cultivating integrity, patience, and positive intent, we align ourselves with the natural magnetic flow of the universe, enhancing our lives and contributing to the greater good. In this way, magnetism is not just a force of nature but a guide for how to live, think, and act in alignment with the deeper truths of existence. From the temples of ancient Egypt to the philosophical societies of the modern era, it remains a symbol of humanity's quest to understand and harmonize with the invisible forces that shape our reality,